Hello, my dear students. Now that you have Git accounts and you have access to our repositories, I just wanted to show it to you how you can download, how you can clone a project from GitHub and then open it on your Eclipse, okay? So let's say you can click here to see our repositories, and let's say that you want to look at our Java Basic 5 project and you want to clone it in your computer. So let me go to the project here. So that is the project. There are two ways to download the project from GitHub to your computer. So if you click here on the code, one way is download as zip. So what this one will do, it will download the project on your computer and you can open it from there. But this is not a good way, because if changes are made, there is no connection between your the project on your computer and the real project on the GitHub. But if you do it the second way by cloning it, then in that way, you not only are downloading the project there, but also you have a connection between your project in your computer with the project on GitHub. So there's a connection between them. And then whenever there are changes, you can get the changes, okay? So what you can do, you can go to, again, to the code, and then click on the link here. So when you click on that one, you have copied the link to the project. So I'm going to go to my desktop, and then I'm going to open my folder. So to show it to you, my Finder, to show it to you that I have some projects on my Eclipse workspace. So if I want to download Java Basic 5 here, what I will do, I'll open my terminal, and let me make this one a little bit bigger. And then let me go to this location here. So where am I right now? PWD, I am at users Limanai. And then if I see what are the folders inside, I want to move to this folder here, Eclipse workspace. So what I'll do, I'll say change directory, space, Eclipse workspace. So now I move to this folder here that I have highlighted with the mouse here. So if I say PWD, of course, it will give me that let's say, position, right? That location on my computer where I can download my project. So I can download my project anywhere I want, but I prefer to have them under my Eclipse workspace here. So what I will do, I will clone I'll clone the repository from the GitHub into my local computer. So I say git space clone space, and I paste the link that I copied there. So if you remember, I copied the link from here by clicking on this one, and now I'm just going to paste it here. So this one will do, let me press enter, and of course, since I have a very fast internet and very fast computer, it just downloads it very fast. And we see here Basic 5 was downloaded on my computer. So now the project that is online, that has been let's say shared with the other colleagues, also now the students have access to that folder now. So now this folder is not in your computer, but is not on your Eclipse yet. As of right now, on your Eclipse, you don't have that folder. So how can I open this folder from my computer here into my Eclipse? So what you can do is you go to Eclipse, File, Import. So this one will open the folder on Eclipse. There is a project on your computer, and you're going to open it on Eclipse. So let me click on Import here. And then here you can say existing project, right? Under general, existing project into your workspace. So you want to open an existing project in your computer in the Eclipse. Next. And then here you have to give the path of the project. So you can browse your computer and you can say, you know what? It was under Limanai, Eclipse workspace, Java Basic 5. That is the project that I want to open on Eclipse. Let me just say open here. And now after I say open, it shows me everything is correct here. And I just say finish. So now the project is not only on my computer here, right? Java Basic 5, but also it's on my Eclipse. There's a problem on my project. So if I check here, there are problems with the jar files, because the jar files are the location in Sabah's computer. So if you clone the project, maybe you may need to change the jar files. So you're going to right click, build path, configure build path. We already learned about this one. And I want you to remove all these jar files, right? And just leave only the Java library. If you don't want Java 1.8, if you want another one, Java 9 or 17 or 15, you click on that one, you just say edit, and then you can decide about using a different Java version. You can also leave it as Java 8 as of right now. So now what you need to do, I have Java 8, but also I need the jar files, right? Because let me cancel this one. Let me show it one more time. Build path, configure build path. As you can see, guys, this is the path on Sabah's computer. There is no C user Sabah Java libs in my computer. That's why I need these files from my computer. That's why what I'm going to do, I'm going to remove the jar files one more time, and I'm going to add the correct ones which are under my computer. I have saved them under my documents, jar files, Apache POI. If you save them in a different position, just go and find wherever your Apache POI Java file jar files are, because that's what you need for Java Basic 5. So let me add the jar files. We already learned this in class. Let me add some more, those that are under oxml.lib. And also let me add some more, again, under documents, jar files, Apache POI, and also these that are under lib. By the way, guys, you don't need those that are under auxiliary. If you want, you can add them, but you don't need them, okay? Let me just say open. So now that I've added all these jar files on my computer, and then just say apply and close, this exclamation, red exclamation mark will go away. So now my project is correct. I can run my code. If you go to, let's say, lesson 1, hello world, and run the code here, right click, run as Java application, you will see here that the code is working fine and it's printing the correct hello Neotech 5 here on the console, okay? Or if you try this other class, run the code, and you'll see here whatever you were doing on that specific project. So I'm going to do this one more time, right? Let me clear everything here. And I want now to download not Java Basic 5. I'm going to go back to my repositories, and I want to download Selenium 5. But there's a problem. I already have Selenium 5 on my Eclipse, and I already have Selenium 5 on my computer here. So if I try to clone this one, I'm going to have a problem. Let me show it to you. So Selenium 5, again, the same thing, go to the project, click here, and then you copy the link from here. So make sure, guys, that you are at the specific position wherever you're going to clone the project, okay? Be sure that you are in correct position. That's very important. So if you want me, I can close this one, I can open it again, and just say change directory, Eclipse, and then now pwd shows me that I am at this place here. So now if I say ls, you will see that Selenium 5 already exists here, right? You can see here Selenium 5 already exists. So if I say git clone, and then of course with the spaces, and then paste the link, it will say destination path already exists. So you're trying to clone the project Selenium 5 on your computer, but you already have Selenium 5 there. So what you can do in that case, if you want to have both of them, if you don't want to have both of them, you can just delete this one and copy that one. That's one of the options. The other option is you can go to your, if you have named your project Selenium 5, I would suggest you to go to the project, right click, refactor, rename. So you can rename your project to Selenium, let's say here, Elion, right? I'm going to remove the 5. I'm going to say Selenium Elion. So every student can put the name of the project as Selenium Hana, whatever, Matilda, whatever is the name, right? Whatever is the name of the student. And just say, okay. So not only you are renaming the project here, but also you are renaming the folder here. So now you don't have Selenium 5 anymore here. Now you have Selenium Elion. So now you can just move the arrow up, git clone, and then the command. It means that now I am able to clone the project here. So let me press enter. And you see that with my fast internet, I will be able to download the project here on my computer here. As you can see, now I have Selenium 5. So now again, I have Selenium Elion, which is already open here, and I have Selenium 5, which it's on my computer, but it's not open here yet. So what I will need to do, I'll need to go to File, Import, and the same for Windows and for Mac, Import, and just say here again, you need to find the Selenium 5 project, existing project into your workspace, and then just let me browse. It's under my Eclipse, Selenium 5. That is the location of my project that I want to open. I'm going to do it one more time so that you can learn it, okay? So I want to open Selenium 5 project into my Eclipse. I'm going to go to Eclipse. I'm going to say here, File, Import, Existing Projects into Workspace. And here I have to find the Selenium 5 project that I want to import. So Browse, Eclipse, Selenium 5, and just say Open. So now that I have Selenium 5 here, if I say finish, then I will be able to open my Selenium 5 that is on GitHub. So this Selenium 5 project that Sabah has made some comments like on 11 hours ago, like last night, I am able to open it here. Again, I have some problems here. Make sure that after you open the project, everything is fine. Don't try to start working there. Right click, build path, configure build path. So what you'll need to fix, if you don't have Java 17, you can change this one to whatever version you are. And also you need to import the jar files. So click on class path, make sure that you click on the class path, add jar files, and then now you need the Selenium 4 jar files. I have in them on my documents, jar files, Selenium 4. If you have in a different position, make sure that you are opening that from that respective place that you are. So I'm going to import all this, add all these jar files. Okay, those are added. I'm going to add some more. Again, click on class path, not module path, class path, add jar files, and then under documents, jar files, Selenium 4, lib, I also need these other jar files there. Let me just say open. And now that I have a lot of jar files here, I'm good to go. Apply and close. My project has been fixed. You see that the source is correct here. You see that the utils are here. You see that the configs and the drivers are here. Maybe you need some new driver version. You can just download those Chrome driver or Gecko driver, whatever version that you need. These are for the current version that we have been working on in the class. Okay, so that's how you do. So what are the steps? Let me wrap it one more time. One, you go to the repositories. Okay, you go to our repositories here. Whichever repository you want to clone, you want to copy on your computer, you want to download on your computer, you go to that repository. After you go there, under code, you click on the link here, right? Under the code, you click on this icon here. So you want to clone this project into your computer. You have to go to the terminal and go to the exact place. So pwd, make sure wherever you can clone the project on your desktop or any folder that you want. Then the command is git space clone space, and then you paste the link. This will download Selenium Review 5 on your computer. Enter. If you see, you have to read these messages. If you see this message here, it means that you already have Selenium Review 5. That's why you cannot clone it again. You can either rename the folder or delete the folder, and then you can clone the project. So the step number 2 is cloning. After you clone the project, step number 3 is you have to go to your Eclipse, file, import, and then from here, general, existing projects into your workspace, next. And then here you have to find the project that you want to open. I want to open Selenium Review 5. Look at this one here, browse. It's under my Eclipse, Selenium Review 5. I want to open it and just say finish. And now Selenium Review 5 has been opened on my computer. If you have problems with, if you see an exclamation mark or something wrong here, make sure that you go to the build path, configure build path, and see that everything is fine here. And then if everything is fine, then you can work on the project, okay? Hope that this one helps. See you in class.